Hi, it's Sam Crowe here from Dorset and BCP Councils, just giving a quick update on COVID-19. Now, in the early spring, in the summer, we saw COVID cases fall quite dramatically, and that was partly due to the success of the vaccination rollout, but also because in summer respiratory viruses tend to not do as well. But that's not the case today, which is why I'm giving you this update. Cases are rising quite rapidly in both council areas. Dorset Council is now over 500 cases per 100,000 in the past week, and BCP Council is well on the way to that level as well. In other parts of the southwest, we're seeing councils with cases reaching 700 and 800 cases per 100,000. So we need to do something differently, and we need to understand that the situation's changing. In terms of our local hospital admissions, we're also seeing those rise. So although they were holding fairly steady in the last week, we've also seen them start to climb. Not all of these infections are linked with schools. Although we have high infection rates in school-aged children, they're now starting to affect older age groups. So we're seeing infections in parents, and we're also seeing this spread into older age groups. And that's the concern. So in our local system, which is already really stressed, we don't have much room for manoeuvre. Any additional admissions due to COVID just puts more pressure on the hospital system, which is really trying hard to catch up with all of those people who had delays to their urgent treatment during the pandemic. So I'm asking you to do three things really. The first is to know your risk and understand that this is changing quite quickly with rising cases. So think about those additional measures you can take to protect yourself and others. I'm asking you to act. Airborne transmission is really crucial. That's how the virus spreads. So think about those measures that can prevent that happening. If you're meeting indoors, remember to keep doors and windows open. Ventilation is really crucial. Wear a mask if you're mixing with other people you wouldn't normally mix with in enclosed indoor areas. And remember the importance of distance as well. And finally, protect. So remember lateral flow testing, really important for spotting early cases and asymptomatic cases of COVID. And also if you haven't had your vaccination or you're not up to date with your second jab, please do look out for those opportunities to get fully vaccinated. Finally, the booster vaccination programme is rolling out in Dorset. So if you're being called, please do take up that opportunity. So over the next few weeks, I'm just asking you to do all you can to try to help us keep a lid on our cases. None of us wants to go back to that situation where we saw restrictions being brought in. We've got a small window now where if we act together, hopefully we can stave off the need to bring in more serious measures further down the line. So let's keep going. Thank you.